19th December 2023. This is winter season. But if I compare day temperature to the previous years, for last 10, 12 or 13 years, we see there were season winter, it was quite chilly and low temperature and foggy, but today it is quite sunny and even the temperature is also not very low. So there is perceptible change in the weather. So climate change, we are experiencing the impact of climate change. There is shift in the winter timing, or we could see even snowfall in Kashmir, Golam Marag, but in Jammu, the chilly conditions, they are not prevailing. And we celebrate Biodiversity Awareness Initiative by observing the anniversary on 19th December each year. And why we celebrate that? Because way back in the year 2010, United Nations International Year of Biodiversity, I launched Biodiversity Education Program, Biodiversity Awareness Program from University of Jammu. That was Sunday, 19th December 2010. It was chilly morning, and that first program made headlines in the electronic and print media, and Doordarshan provided it as a befitting coverage, followed by Daily Excelsior. And that Tree Talk program was organized on a weekly basis throughout the International Year of Forests, that was 2011, when the United Nations had declared 2011 as International Year of Forests. And this particular Tree Talk campaign grew. It was liked by many Tree Talk participants, nature lovers, bird lovers, birders. For 6 months, Tree Talk sessions were organized in Jammu, and after Darbar move, with the Darbar move, I also used to go to Kashmir, Srinagar, and Tree Talk programs were organized all across different district, tourist destinations, schools, colleges, even university in Kashmir as well as Jammu region. First Tree Talk anniversary was celebrated in Botanical Garden, University of Jammu. Second birth anniversary at Tree Talk Foundation Day, 19 December 2012, was also organized in University Botanical Garden. Partially it was observed MM College, and later years it was organized sometimes. Once it was organized in Department of Environmental Sciences when Professor MP Isher was the Vice Chancellor. Then 2 times the birth anniversaries, the Tree Talk Foundation days, were organized in the floriculture gardens. Once it was organized in Baghe-Bahu, another was in Son Singh Park, Gandhinagar, and credit goes to Director Floriculture, Kulbhushan Sharma ji, who provided logistic support, and anniversary day Tree Talks were organized in a big bay. One Tree Talk anniversary or foundation day was also observed in Shri Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine University, SMBDU, Kakadiyal, and credit goes to Professor Sharda Potukuchi, who supported the campaign and participated in many of the Tree Talk interactive sessions. So this particular tree talk program was also patronized by then director Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, previously known as Regional Research Laboratory, and the director who patronized tree talk campaign in a big way was Professor Ram Vishwakarma, a known chemist, who extended wholehearted support to the program. And in the year 2018, we celebrated the Tree Talk anniversary in the lawns of Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, ORL, Jammu. Another Tree Talk anniversary was observed or celebrated at Chattha Herbal Farm. And today in 2023, when we are celebrating 30th anniversary of Tree Talk Biodiversity Awareness Program, 13 years of biodiversity initiative with 1,432 interactive sessions focusing on traditional wisdom, traditions linked to the trees, edible plant products, maybe tubers and corms like Ramusaceae vivipara, like Dioscorea bilophila, or Amorphophallus peonifolius, or it may be a rhizomatous portion which is medicinal, aromatic, for example, Acorus calamus. It may be the corm or bulb, as in case of tulip, Tulipa stellata. The raita was presented by Shamlal Agnihotri. Then flowers, there are many flowers which are edible, and one particular flower which I would like to focus, that is Gualmanda, Telosma pallida or Telosma cordata, cow's lip flower. Its flowers were developed into parantha and cheese vegetable. Another tree whose flowers were innovated during various tree talk sessions was Rhododendron arboreum, popularly known to the Himanchalis as Gurans or Burans, but in Dudu Basantgarh Ramnagar hills, named as Chew, called Hardul or Hardulli in Rajouri. Ikkargul is another name, a national flower of Nepal, and this is state flower of Nagaland and state tree of Uttarakhand. That Burans flower petals are edible and they were innovated as snacks. Burans ke pakode. Timbru is another aromatic tree whose leaves were innovated as Timbru pakoda, and seeds were used in kind of babru or khamira, Timbru ke khamire. So there was a focus on traditional cuisine development, beverages, sharbats, and medicinal formulations, how local communities, ethnic communities, like mountainous people are utilizing various plants, and in which language, what is the name of the plant. That was discussed during a day-long program which started from Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, where Yogender Kaul was the chief guest, who presented the awards of appreciation to the Tree Talk enthusiasts who have contributed toward building this campaign for the last 13 years in Jammu and Kashmir. Not only in Jammu and Kashmir, Tree Talk was held even outside JNK, for example at Amritsar, Delhi, Mysore, Bangalore, Hyderabad, and many other locations. So Tree Talk completes 13 years of its biodiversity awareness program, and in this evening on 19 December 2023, 1433rd Tree Talk is being organized in the Boys Hostel, University of Jammu, under the patronage of Professor Lalit Sharma, HOD Computer Sciences and Provost, because he himself is a plant lover, and since 2011 he remained associated with the Tree Talk campaign. And here what gifts I got, these gifts need to be discussed. These are the gifts which I got from the Tree Talk enthusiasts today. So first I got this book written on black-necked crane, General Biology, Habitat, Migration and Conservation, written by Pankaj Chandan and Asad Rafi Rahmani, a former director, Bombay Natural History Society. This is a wonderful book on the life history, habitat, migration and other aspects of the black-necked crane called Tung Tung in Ladakhi language. It is the Union Territory bird of Ladakh. Previously it was the state bird for Jammu and Kashmir. So this is the threatened crane kind of saurus which visits or which is seen, which inhabits only the highlands of Changthang area, Hanle area, and its declining population has worried the conservationists. So this book is a prize publication, and I am lucky to have this book which was presented to me by Pankaj Chandan during the one-day celebration of Tree Talk program in Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine. This is another bunch of love, because this is the International Year of Millets in 2023. Here we are focusing on the millet cultivation, millet consumption, millets utilization and familiarizing with different millet species. So in this bunch one can see the pearl millet, bajra, another is barnyard millet or savang or sama millet, locally called as sankhi, another is foxtail millet, Citeria italica, locally called as kangni, and there is also ragi, which is also called as kodo millet or ragi, kind of red millet. All these are millets which are health promoting and need to be popularized. So as per the mandate of International Year of Millets, we got this bunch from the Sukwast Sher-e Kashmir Agriculture University Science and Technology, Chattha. And this particular garlands, wild fruit garlands, were presented to me by the nature lover and tree talk enthusiast, basically from zoology background, hailing from Lohai Malhar area, far-flung area, Bani Hills in Kathua district. He travelled all the way from Lohai Malhar to reach Jammu city, where we were observing, celebrating 13 years of tree talk. So this unique garland having the wild fruits, this is Physalis winter cherry, and it is of two colors. Some are not fully ripe, they are green or yellowish, other are fully ripe, they are orange, yellow, pinkish. It has been put in this garland. These are the seed kernels of horse chestnut, goon, bankhodi. In Kashmiri it is called as handoon. So these are that seeds of the horse chestnut, Asculus indica. Here we find Pyrospacia, Kent. They are not ripe because it was difficult to put ripe fruits in the garland. So unripe fruits have been used. And here we find the figs. This is again a climbing fig, Ficus sarmentosa. Its fruits are also edible, and this is found only in hills. And this has also been woven very nicely in this garland, forest fruit garland. I will label it. And this is the cone, only one gymnospermic cone. This is not a fruit. So this cone is of Picea, which we call as spruce. This is spruce cone. And then another kernel or seed, this is basically a corn of the oak, which is called Quercus leucotrichophora or Quercus oblongata. So again the figs are also there. And then we have another garland which is purely made up of the Kent fruits, that's the wild pear, Pyrrhuspacia. In between I am focusing on this, which is just two rings. They have been innovated using the flexible stems, green stems of a climbing plant, that is Smilax parvifolia, locally named as Kaldown in Ramnagar Hills, and Treihdu bale in Bani Lohi Malhar area, and many pliable stems and twigs. They have been interwoven this way to make a circle, you can say, this particular way, and it is used to keep the water pots in the mountains. So this particular innovation was the attraction for today's Tree Talk program. And you see, there is one fruit. This is also very unique fruit, which is passion fruit or Krishan Kaffal, also known as passion vine, also known as Kaurav Pandav fool. Flower is not here, but floral architecture gives us a clue about how many Pandavas were there and how many Kauravas were there. So it has been named as Kaurav Pandav Phal or Krishan Phal Passiflora edulis. Previously it was named as Passiflora incornata. So this unique collection reflects the interest, deep dedication of Tree Talk enthusiasts who don't come and just assemble for the sake of fun, but they are very serious about the spread of awareness regarding the wild plants, animals, insects, mushrooms, and what are their local names. As per the mandate of Indian Biodiversity Act 2002, modified in 2022, perhaps recently it has been modified, but it gives us the mandate to spread the biodiversity awareness among the masses, especially the youth, students, scholars, not only of sciences department, but even humanities, arts, sciences, whosoever is in whatever profession he or she is, need to know what is the different bioresources, what are different plants, and which plants stands documented as edible plants, which plants are poisonous plants. And in today's Tree Talk, there was another beauty, that a poisonous plant, cobra lily, Erythema propinquum, previously called as Erythema valiciana, that was also displayed for the interest of the participants of Tree Talk program, where they could learn that hill people, mountainous people, they are also consuming this poisonous corm of a poisonous cobra lily after very, very long processing, boiling, repeated boiling, adding alums, and it is very lengthy process how they make a poisonous lily as a edible lily. So that information was also shared with Tree Talk participants by Kebal Singh Parihar, who innovated forest fruit garlands using the fruits of Pyrrhuspacia, Asculus indica, Quercus leucotrichophora or Quercus oblongata, Ficus sarmentosa, Asculus indica, Picea smithiana, and even innovated these Treihdu, or you can say the stands for the water pots, ghada, obtained from the pliable stems of Smilax parvifolia, known as kaldown in the Ramnagar hills, and as per the input provided by Ramesh Atri, the tender foliage of Smilax parvifolia, they are also consumed as vegetable by the locals. And this magnificent display now I have kept for the students of various other departments who are residing in the boys hostel, and this particular program is being organized to create awareness and to tell students you must take keen interest in knowing the neighborhood flora and fauna, so that you also play a role in biodiversity conservation, in conserving the local ethnic names, Dogri names, Kashmiri names, Bhadarwai names, Gojari names, and motivate the youngsters to promote the utilization of millets like proso millet, pearl millet, great millet, little millet, red millet, finger millet, kodo millet, and even we need to contribute toward the conservation of certain species like black-necked crane, Grus nigricollis. They also need these herbs, corms, bulbs for their survival. Although these cranes are omnivore, they can eat insects also, but they also eat the herbaceous parts. And this black-necked crane inhabits the landscapes of cold desert of Ladakh, where we find the wild crop relative of chana, that is Cicer microphyllum, locally called seri. And recently, Government of India has also stamped the layberry hippophae ramonoides sea buckthorn as the GI tag for the promotion and for promoting its medicinal and nutritional benefits. So, Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, previously known as Regional Research Laboratory, was basically founded way back in 1941 as Drug Research Laboratory, and Kailashi Nath Kaul, K.N. Kaul, contributed immensely. He was the first director of Parks and Gardens also, and we need to promote the awareness regarding biodiversity, and in that direction I think Tree Talk program has played a remarkable role in sensitizing and motivating different sections of social activists, students, scholars, tree lovers, bird watchers, wildlifers, educationists, and other section of people.